South Philadelphia, Wells Fargo Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, channeling the spirit of our founding fathers, there's a future here in Philadelphia.
Well, after 4 years of tanking, they finally have generational talent. Look out for these guys. They're on the up and up.
As Sixers fans, it's been worth the wait, and we're ready to go. The wait is over in this one. The 76ers begin the game with the basketball. Simmons to Covington. Nice hands, big fella. It's Embiid. Good for two.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
To Covington. Baseline drive. Layup goes down. Well done.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Simmons with the denial. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Sixers have the basketball. Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line. Throw.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Simmons converts the three-point play. The Sixers increase the lead. Burke with it. Down 5. To Cantor. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free? Here's Simmons with it up top. Looking to make something happen. To Embiid. Shot from the lane won't go. Knicks with the basketball. To Lee. Inside, he scores.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
On a pass stolen by the Knicks. To Lee. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Hardaway to Lee. Blocked by Covington.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And the finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Covington to Simmons. Add 2 points to the board.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
Coach of the Knicks signals for a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
For the New York Knicks, number 20.
And a nice finish at the rim.
You know, sometimes it takes a little while to figure things out. Towards the end of the 17-18 season, Trey Burke finally looked like the guy who was drafted 9th overall. In fact, he looked even better, hungrier than I've ever seen him before. He even braided his hair to resemble his idol, Allen Iverson. I'd keep an eye out and see what he can do in this one.
Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Porzingis. That's blocked by Johnson.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Embiid says not this time.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Hardaway. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
The passing has been great, but the movement without the ball has been even better. Seeing a play before it happens is a skill set a lot of people don't talk about. But a great pass combined with great movement, good luck with that.
Burke with it. They're down 3. To Cantor. Scores from the post. Count the basket inside.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
And body control is everything, especially on the defensive side of the floor. That was a great contest up top, but your body hit him on the way down. That's a foul every time.
Missed it at the line. That's it for the first quarter. It's all even at the end of this quarter. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. The possession lies with New York. Ntilikina to Hardaway. Driving right to the basket. Got a piece of it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Easy layup.
Into the front court comes Simmons. Down just a couple. He gets it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Lee. Ntilikina. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
But, Ed, you have to give Coach Fizdale, Scott Perry, and Steve Mills, and everybody in the New York Knicks organization a lot of credit for drafting this young man. He just turned 19 and hasn't even begun to scratch the surface of how talented he is. Shoots the ball very similar to Allen Houston. That's the cap. That's the highest level, but also possesses the ability to put the ball down on the ground and finish over the top of the trees. There's no doubt about it. Between him and Porzingis, the Knicks are well on their way.
Screen coming.
Screen's coming. Here it is.
Lee to Ntilikina. The drive right to the basket. Nice swat that time.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Possession lies with New York. Ntilikina to Hardaway. From long range, too much time. Tim Hardaway Jr., he buries the wide-open three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Markelle Fultz to Embiid. And scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
New York Knicks basketball. Ntilikina to Lee. Takes stock of the floor. Screen coming.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
New York with 4 to shoot. Fires the three. He's got it for 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Fultz. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Ntilikina, great pass to set it up. And his canter above the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Knocks down the first.
Stepping in for the New York Knicks, number 20.
Able to convert on both free throws. New York in control of the basketball. Lee to Porzingis. Short jumper won't go down. To Embiid. Covington. Knicks come away with it.
We're going to see a team take the lead here.
Lee with the basketball. Final minute, first half. And the basket good at the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Lee to Porzingis. Great feed, sets it up. Turns and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Lee with the basketball. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Porzingis to Lee. Porzingis. And the rebound taken by Chandler. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. He got a piece.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
He'll let one fly from half court. That's it for the first half. The Knicks have the lead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Knicks put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks. The 76ers were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The Philadelphia 76ers struggled to play the angles and allowed too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has to go to their opponents for the way they move the ball. They've been taking advantage of the situation.
Player of the half.
Hardaway did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Knicks with the basketball. To Hardaway. Driving right to the basket. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
He connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Inside, he scores.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Lee to Cantor. Shot from the lane won't go. To Redick. Nice pass to get things going.
Now that the process has been established, it's going to be fun to see how much better Joel Embiid can be this season. Everybody heard about his arduous offseason workout program, but the thing I love about him the most, he always works on his game, even if he's dunking on random fans on vacation.
To Porzingis. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Great look and vision. And counted at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Got him. Be up, baby. Be up.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Offensive board. Blocked by Covington.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Lee.
Right.
Off the penetration. Almost, but no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Embiid. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. Burke with it. Up by 3. To Porzingis. Nice pass to set things up. And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense. Tough make through traffic.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Simmons with it. His guys down 3.
There you go. Watch him. I got you here. Right here.
To Redick. Here's a chance from long range. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. To Cantor. To Lee. Trey Burke. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions. New York.
To Kevin Knox. And the finish. Slam dunk. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
Embiid shot off the mark. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. To Kevin Knox. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Covington. Easy path to the rim.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Burke with it. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. That's rebounded by Philadelphia. Fultz into the front court. He'll run the offense. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
From 18 feet at the buzzer. And 2 points to the board. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. No separation so far. It's all even. All even through 3 quarters. Who can pull away as we get started here in the fourth? Sixers control it. Fultz to Redick. Through 3. That one off the mark. It's no good. Ntilikina with the basketball. All even here in the fourth. Lee. Nobody even close. Courtney Lee buries it.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse and kick out for, guess what, another one.
Ben Simmons, tough make there. Not much more the defender could have done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, though.
Fultz with the basketball. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Lets it fly from long range. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. The possession lies with New York. From the painted area, won't go down. Fultz into the front court. Our score all even here in the fourth quarter. Jumper's good.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Baseline drive, not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Fultz. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It takes a lot to keep this young man under wraps. Markelle Fultz still scores.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Summer basketball camps. Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Lee to Porzingis. Short jumper won't go down.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Possession lies with New York. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They call this man the unicorn for a reason. It's a rarity to ever find talent like this. And KP is that miracle that Knicks fans have been waiting for years.
To Lee. Over to the right side. The drive, right to the basket. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. Fultz with the basketball. 2-point advantage. On a pass stolen by the Knicks. To Porzingis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Markelle Fultz to McConnell. Beyond the arc for three. Like the confidence. Tough shot there for McConnell. Rebound cleared by Philly. Great dish to set it up. Got it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Porzingis. That's rebounded by Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Strong take.
Dario Saric has really become a big part of the rebuild in Philly, and he's had improved shooting from his first year to his second year because he understands where his shots come from. He's assisted on 99% of his mix. That shows you something.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Lee to Kevin Knox.
J.J. Redick.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Redick with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Going to launch beyond the arc. First one goes down. It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Burke with it. The margin standing now at 7. Kevin Knox. Nice work inside by Markelle Fultz.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they take care of business at home. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Raymond Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a nail-biter. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the three ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Knicks finished on the losing end of a close score. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Check out the leading scores for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense. But still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Simmons could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
These are the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.